next session of English grammar, that is pronouns. In this chapter we are going to learn pronouns and different kinds of pronouns and their features. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word which we use in place of nouns. That means to avoid the repetition of nouns in a sentence. Let us see this example. Seema is a good student. Seema completes her homework every day. Seema has many friends. Seema also dances well. In all these sentences, we have used the noun Seema. That means the repetition of nouns. So, in this sentence, to replace Seema, we can use the pronoun she. Like, Seema is a good student. She completes her homework every day. She has many friends. She also dances well. From this example, we know that the words which we use instead of nouns are called pronouns, and they make the sentences shorter and simpler, and they avoid the repetition of nouns in a sentence. Here are some more examples. I, he, she, it, they, we, etc. All these are the pronouns. And one more example, Rita and Sita are twins. They study in the same class. Here, they is the pronoun. It replaces the nouns Rita and Sita. See, Rita and Sita are plural, so we have used the pronoun they. Next one, Vimal is not alone. Vinay and Ajay are with him. Here, the pronoun is him. It replaces the noun Vimal. So, there are different kinds of pronouns. What are they? Personal pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, reflexive pronouns, emphatic pronouns, and possessive pronouns. There are some more pronouns. They are relative pronouns, indefinite pronouns, distributive pronouns, and reciprocal pronouns. Now let us learn the pronouns in detail.
Let us begin with personal pronouns. Personal pronoun stands for a person or an object. Like in the given example, Rohit is not well. He went to visit the doctor. Here, he is the pronoun which replaces the noun Rohit. And in the second example, the computer is new. It is a gift from mother. Here, it is the pronoun which replaces the noun computer. So, the pronouns which are used in place of the name of persons, animals and things are called personal pronouns. Personal pronouns stand for three persons. They are first person, second person and third person. What do you mean by first person? The first person is the speaker of the sentence, that is I and we. And the second person is the person spoken to, that is you, in both singular and plural. And the third person is the person that the speaker is talking about, that is he, she and it in singular and they in plural. For example, I told you about Rohan and his new car. In this example, I, you and his are the pronouns. Here I is the first person pronoun as it stands for the speaker. You is the second person pronoun as it stands for the person spoken to. And his is the third person pronoun as it indicates the person spoken about. And the third person pronoun has 4 genders. Like you have already learnt about the genders, cases and numbers in nouns. Same way in personal pronouns also we got 4 genders. They are masculine, that is he, and in feminine we use she, and in neuter it, and in common pronoun I and you we use for both male and female. Here you can see the table of 2 numbers in personal pronouns. They are singular and plural. For the first person personal pronoun, in singular, this I, me and mine. In plural, they are we, ours and us. In the second person personal pronoun, they are you and yours in both singular and plural. And in the third person personal pronoun, in singular, they are he, him, his, she, her, hers and it. And in plural, they are they, theirs and them. And personal pronouns are said to be in subjective case. That means when the pronoun is the subject of the sentence. Example, she, he, I and you, it is said to be in subjective case. Next, when the pronoun shows possession like mine, yours, theirs, hers and his, it is said to be in possessive case. When the pronoun is the object of the sentence like me, them and him, it is said to be in objective case. For example, you are my friend. Here, you is the subject and it is in subjective case. And this house is mine. Here, mine shows the possession, so it is in possessive case. He plays with them. Here, them shows the object, so it is in objective case. Next, we will learn about the personal pronoun it. The personal pronoun it may refer to a thing, an animal or a child. For example, the dog is active. It looks happy. Here, it replaces the noun dog. And it is also used as a meaningless subject when we refer to weather, time, distance or temperature. Example, it is a pleasant day. Now next type of pronoun, possessive pronoun. A pronoun that shows possession and ownership is called a possessive pronoun. Personal pronoun. A personal pronoun in possessive case is a possessive pronoun and it does not have any possessive form. Here is a chart it shows the personal pronouns and possessive pronouns. In the first person, I and we are the personal pronouns, and mine and ours are the possessive pronouns. Mine and ours, they are showing the possession or ownership. And in the second person, you is the personal pronoun and yours is the possessive pronoun. And in the third person, he, she, it and they are the personal pronouns and his, hers and theirs are the possessive pronouns. We often get confused between possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives. So here are the difference between possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives. A possessive pronoun is always used in place of a noun. For example, this pen is Rita's. This pen is hers. The pronoun hers is the possessive pronoun and it is used instead of Rita's. A possessive adjective is always used with a noun and it also qualifies that noun. For example, my dress is in the cupboard. And an important note, a possessive pronoun is always used in place of noun, but a possessive adjective is placed before a noun. Next one, demonstrative pronouns. The words that are used to point out people or things they stand for. They are called demonstrative pronouns. For example, these are the books which need to be returned. Here, these is the demonstrative pronoun to point out the things. And a demonstrative adjective is placed before a noun and a demonstrative pronoun is usually placed before a verb. Like this pen has blue ink. Here this is the demonstrative adjective. Pen is noun and this is demonstrative adjective. And in the next sentence, this is the pen that has blue ink. Here this is the demonstrative pronoun. Next one, interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are used for asking questions. Here are some interrogative pronouns: who, when and whose. They are used for asking questions about persons. And next, what is used for asking questions about things, and which is used when the person who answers has to make a choice among different possibilities. And one more thing, what and which can also be used as interrogative adjectives when they are placed before nouns. Adjectives you have already learned in the previous chapter. Next one, reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are those pronouns in which the actions done by the subject reflect upon the subject. They are like yourself, myself, and herself. Here is a table to show the personal pronouns and reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns we can use in singular and plural. In first person, I and we are the personal pronouns, and in reflexive pronouns, in singular we use myself, and in plural ourselves. In the second person, in personal pronoun it is you, and in reflexive pronoun it is yourself, and in plural yourself. In third person, in the personal pronoun, they are he, she, it, and they. And in the reflexive pronoun, it is himself, herself, and itself. And in plural, they will be themselves. Next one, emphatic pronouns. Emphatic pronouns are those pronouns which are used for emphasis and have the same forms as reflexive pronouns. She herself asked me to call you. An emphatic pronoun lays emphasis. A reflexive pronoun always answers the question whom. She locked herself inside the room. In the given sentence, we should ask the question locked whom. The word herself is the reflexive pronoun and answers the question. Now there are some more pronouns. The first one is relative pronouns. Relative pronouns are used to join sentences to refer back to a noun or pronoun. For example, the boy who stole his wallet has run away. Words like who, whom, whose, which, and that are used as relative pronouns. And next one, indefinite pronouns. It refers to persons or things in general rather than to a specific person or thing. For example, everybody knows that she is a good singer. When I joined my new school, I did not know anybody. And some examples of indefinite pronouns are all, any, and several. Next one, distributive pronouns. Distributive pronouns are used to refer to persons or objects one at a time. For example, each of the students must carry his identity card with him. Some distributive pronouns are each, either, and neither. The last one is reciprocal pronouns. Reciprocal pronouns are used to refer to two or more people who can carry out an action at the same time and are affected by its consequences at the same time. For example, Jack and Jill help each other. all the team members should help one another. Reciprocal pronouns are each other and one another. Each other is used when two persons are involved, and one another is used when more than two persons are involved.
I hope you have enjoyed this video and understood the topic